Hi, everybody. Welcome back to, what is today? Sunday? to a Sunday afternoon. Evening, possibly. Maybe morning where you're at. Time's weird. Wherever you are. However you are. I hope you are well. We are back to roll some dice and... I would say tell stories, but I think that we're really in this for the jackets, cookies, and shenanigans. So, I'm going to tell you we are playing Into the Southlands. I'm Dot here for Kobold Press, and I'm going to pass it over to our GM, Noir.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3. 3? Yeah, episode 3 of Into the Southlands. So far, our heroes have banded together. Had a faux hedgehog wedding and humiliated and robbed a legendary dragonborn bounty hunter. So what shenanigans can they get up to today?
Oh, you forgot the kidnapping part too.
Oh, yes, they are also kidnapping him on a sandboat.
He attacked us.
On a sandboat that they custom made using Phaedra's grandma's table.
Yes. Gima's table, like, oof.
You know, you hate to see it happen, but that's where
the day right now, though. Grandma's here for us.
You would be proud, truly.
Yes.
So I am the GM in charge of running this fantastic group of wild characters. My name is Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and now Instagram as The Noir Enigma. And you can find me on Snapchat. Nope. Wrong one. You can find me on TikTok. That's the one, as just Noir Enigma. I don't even think I have a Snapchat. If I do, hey, let's hang out. But with that, I'm going to pass the buck on over, and we're not going to start with you today, B. We're going to start with Dot. Dot, tell us who you are. Yep, tell us who you are, where we can find you, who you play. Then B's going to be the last one.
I'm
See,
Dot.
I got you.
I'm Dot. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know why I'm here. What you don't know is that I am rocking this wig. So, you've been informed.
I think we all know that, though. I think it's
Ding,
pretty
ding.
obvious.
I pass.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. I passed to Marcus.
Ooh. Oh, we're doing pass.
Well, it just seemed right for the screen. We're going counterclockwise today. Real chaos.
I'm glad that you solid explained that for a second because I had my hands full with this toy. So I had to scramble to get to the mute button.
You are already in character.
Perfect. I'm already ready. Hey everybody, my name is Marcus, or Best Kinda Worst on Twitter. You can follow me there. I am the streaming coordinator and studio manager for Gen Con TV, and I am playing Zat, a small little cat that, as you've seen from the art, is incredibly ripped. Never skips ab day. Just he's a little dorky cat that often wears mustaches. That's what
only does ab day.
Yeah.
Only does ab day.
Only does ab day.
What is it, Zaddy? Is that what it's called?
Yes, that is correct. When you're a Bestetti cat-born daddy, then you're a zaddy. That's how that. Isn't that what that means? Isn't that what the kids are talking about? No, I feel like he's saying that I've messed up
All the
slang.
hype in the Southlands.
And I'm gonna pass this off to.
Oh, hold on. I should.
If it's the screen, I think it goes to Trooper.
Yep, it goes to Trooper.
I was like, I can't see the screen, so I have no idea.
Hello, greetings and salutations. I am Trooper SJP. I hope you're all doing well. Earlier today, like 15 minutes ago, my mustache was not on point, but it is now on point because I would not be here in front of you all with my mustache just half waxed. So I'm here for you.
We appreciate you, Trooper.
Yeah, I don't do things half waxed. Do you know what I mean? It's like
I do.
I am playing Gafir, who is a Djinn-born barbarian who has not really raged regularly in 40 years and is kind of working it out how to do that in a way that does not become sociopathic. But they have friends. They have friends, and those friends will help them work through their stuff, probably through cookies. And maybe also stealing people's coats. I just feel like, Gafir is now the seer for their tribe, but doesn't quite know how to do that job and is trying to figure that out. And that's me. That's me.
All right, and we pass the buck on over to Moonshine.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Anita, and this is Ash, who is harassing me constantly today.
Ash. Do you have abs?
She does not. She's got a furry belly. I am Anita, or Panita, or Critical Misses. I run the Critical Misses Twitch channel, and today I am playing Moonshine the Magnificent, the Ravenfolk artificer and proprietor of Moonshine's magical marketplace of cryptic curiosities. And that's where you could find me, and that's who I am. And I'll pass it on to our lovely Minotaur.
I'm emotionally ready this time, so thank you.
We got you.
So appreciated. Hello, I'm B Zelda. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. Add an extra underscore if you want to follow me on Instagram. And I'm here today with these fabulous horns, so heckin' fabulous, and my fabulous outfit, my fabulous coat, as Phaedra, the Minotaur fighter.
All right. And that is the cast and the characters. And so now let's we've given you a little bit of a summary of what's happened. They're currently kidnapping a dragonborn bounty hunter.
We're returning him. I'd say we're returning him.
Yeah.
And last I recall, you're on your way to the location of a drop-off where you can return where if you find the wanted criminal Zat, you can return him to this guard outpost and get a portion of the 500,000 platinum bounty that is on Zat's head. And that's where you're heading, and it's in the direction of Priebestat. It's not in the city of Cats, but it's close. And that's where you're all heading now. So, this is going to be about a day and a half of travel. I believe the way that you are all traveling is with this sandboat that you've made that is using the wind, and I believe someone is conjuring wind to take you even
Ufu's
faster. Well, I'm certainly hoping you have more wind being conjured than just the air from the little lungs of Ufu.
Look, Ufu is an elemental monk. His lungs are strong. His constitution is high. His body is a weapon, and he will conjure as much hot air as is required to get us there.
I mean, people have said that about Ufu quite a lot of times,
True.
actually.
But I have a lot of hot air.
I mean, say what you want. The little hedgehog did knock out a rock. So, all right. So you guys have about a day's travel. If I could just have everyone roll me a perception check.
Okay, kicking it off here. I see what you're all about.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19.
24.
I don't know if I'm actually able to make that perception check.
You do have a connection to the earth, so I will allow it.
Because, I don't want to make...
Yeah.
8. But again, there are reasons why my perception is not very good. I am blind.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know about the other people who,
No judgment. No judgment. No judgment.
I have advantage on these checks, and I rolled the same number twice.
Phaedra's just not interesting
At all. I'm admiring my new jacket, so I'm occupied.
There is a little smattering of blood on the jacket if you wanted to attend to that. But
Unacceptable. Mm-hmm.
Some of that sparkling milk will pull that right out.
Exactly.
So you had some sparkling milk on you.
Yeah.
Blasphemy! This is blasphemy!
Poor Zat.
This is supposed to be for you. I really gotta get the stain out,
Oh, no, I understand. I get it.
It was an experience. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems so indulgent.
Okay, so Ufu and Zat, you do feel something rumbling off in the distance behind.
Oh, Hoover's like, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I think something's following us.
Yeah,
What?
big enough to feel. Huh.
What is it that is following us?
Can Zat see anything?
Can't
behind-
see anything, but you do just feel.
Something with a lot of bass.
Well, I'm all about that bass. About that.
No
bass.
treble though.
Yeah, none of that. 'Cause I don't like that.
I
I don't like
refrain
that.
from the treble. So Zach kind of
Wow.
goes to the end and the back of the back of the table vehicle that we've established, and kind of just like looks out and like, I can't see anything, but I can definitely feel something, and that's usually not a good sign, especially when something is coming your way. So
What are we thinking? Some kind of sandworm, some kind of massive apocalyptic beast.
I hope not.
It sounds like feet! Super keeps blowing, trying to move faster.
But does it smell like feet?
Does it smell like feet, GM?
There is just sand and cookies in
And
your
the
nostrils.
sound of like...
it smells like sand and cookies
Right.
and the delightful mystery treat that I will never be able to imbibe, sparkle milk.
Oh, I mean, you could smell my robe if you would like.
Zat does smell the robe.
Yeah.
It smells glorious. It smells like the best type of milk you could ever.
That you may not want the sparkle milk. It was too indulgent. The taste was too good.
Oh, it's
I
so
felt
rich.
like it was. Yes, it was too rich.
Zat's eyes just big and like almost watering. Just
we should, like, point. Can we see it? How fast is it moving?
It's really off in the distance. So
yeah, we can't
it's-
see it at all.
You can't see it at all. It's kind of like when somebody is playing their music really loud, like blocks away, and even in your house you can still kind of hear the.
Oh, like this morning, my neighbor's beneath me. Cool. Y'all, they turned up to 11 at like 3 p.m. today.
Oh,
Like, it was like bass on my feet. Anyways. Okay, Ufu stops blowing into the sail and is like, this is not working. Ufu is like, I can do better than this. Goes to the back of the boat, uses his bamboo staff, and starts spinning it really fast, like a swamp boat. You know, like one of those big swamp boat propellers to like pick up speed to wherever we're going.
Okay. What ability do you have that you would like to use
Let's see.
for this?
I technically have a wind-based thing.
Let's see what you got. And does anybody else have any kind of wind-based abilities that they would like to assist for Ufu?
I don't have any wind-based abilities, but could I use my incredible acrobatics to spin as quickly as I can to also generate more? It's not gonna work. I withdraw my statement.
Gafir is just sitting on the boat, not with the shenanigans, because Gafir gives like dad energy that does not involve shenanigans.
Doesn't involve
That's it.
You just continue to describe sparkle milk to Zat.
But of course, the best part is that like Gafir's like, no, this was not good. It was just too. It was too rich. It had too much of a flavor palette, and the sparkles were far too effervescent.
Oh, I like the
Body was too full, you know.
Oh,
That is true.
well, if there's ever any left over, I would like some, if that's okay.
And is anybody keeping our friend, our Dragonborn friend, unconscious?
Oh, Zat
I
does
think our
have-
Dragonborn friend is dead, so it's not me. because they told me that I killed this person, and so I don't realize it yet.
I think
that's
Moonshine's
what-
handling that. Keeping him down, keeping
Okay.
him on the.
Okay. So he's starting to like come to a little bit.
What does that sound?
Can I bonk him on the head?
Yeah, you absolutely can. He's tied up. He's
Blink.
and back down he goes.
Spare the dying.
Yep, because he is gonna need that. So
What was that sound?
It was just it's the wind.
My belly, grumbles. I'm hungry. We have a very strict diet.
I have some hard tack and rations if you would like it.
Do they involve snake skins or insects?
Insects, yes. Snakeskins, no.
Ufu seems surprised.
Well, let's
As
see.
delight-
What can I do?
Well, as that may be, I look at the group and so that Gafir can't hear us, and I go,
so just so you're all aware, the sun's starting to get low.
Okay.
It's starting to get dark out. And the rumbling has not stopped.
I don't understand what you're doing with your hands.
Oh, so hungry. I'm gesturing.
I reach into my pack and I pull out these it's like regular rations that people would have, but it's like the least indulgent rations you can get. So it's just like there are like some beetles, there's like some jerky. It's all very what you could get in the desert.
And
It's all like
seasoned
desert
the
either,
color
is
gray.
it?
This is Ufu stops talking to the group, looks at this snack bar. That's what I imagine it looks like. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
the worst
yeah.
kind of granola bar.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I look at it and go, what a delicacy. It's like gone. It like crumbles.
That
it
was
is
a
good.
sight.
That looked delicious.
It was so delicious.
So Zat kind of is looking at Ufu and just kind of pointing at the dragon boy, the dragon friend down. Not friend, unconscious dragon.
Dragon
kidnappee.
boy. I like that.
And just points down. It's like,
We have to tell them. We have to tell them. You're gonna find out. You're gonna
So-
find out.
Moonshine, this sparkle milk, it is divine to get stains out, particularly blood. It is so multi-purpose.
It really is. It's got an interesting reagent property, and I think that maybe if we actually bottle this, we might be able to fetch a tidy sum in one of the marketplaces, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
If you need a QA tester, I'd gladly be involved.
Yeah, sure.
we'll see about that.
We'll talk. Well, our people will call your people.
Yeah.
For the record, I have a
We'll
very
set up
developed
some
palate.
kind of an affiliate program.
And it's at that point that you hear what could only be described as a bit of an explosion about 120 feet away from you.
I know that
And-
sound.
And then the sounds of 8 legs quickly making their way closer.
Eight.
Oh, no.
You say eight, you mean like 4 two-legged beings or like one massive 8-legged being? Because that's a little different in like
Or
the
do you
vibe.
I
think
You know?
four
said-
two-legged beings?
Yeah,
What
yeah, or like
I
two horses.
I said what I said.
That sounds like a lot of legs.
Eight legs. 8 legs. We should start moving.
So what are we talking about? Are we talking about like 2 four-legged beings, or are we talking about 4 two-legged beings, or
8 one-legged
8 one-legged beings?
I said what I said.
Well, it is getting dark, and that usually is probably not a good sound if something's running at us. So let's get ready.
You should be prepared.
Would I know what this is? I live in the desert. I'm a tiny
Same.
folk. I need to-
Actually-
yeah.
Ye actually don't.
Oh.
And I'm gonna need everybody to roll me another perception check.
Oh
Woof,
dear.
I will take mine
because
at
they are getting closer
Wrong
and
one,
now
that's the
they
wrong
are
one.
in visual sight.
I will take mine at disadvantage.
Perception.
19.
Okay, a 17.
Mine is at advantage.
19. I don't see it, but maybe I smell it or hear it.
Is it feet?
I smell 8 legs.
The feet are smelly. It's the desert. Come on.
And it's a 22.
So, yeah, if you crack 15, you're gonna see this. You see a black mechanical hunting dog that keeps its nose to the ground, sniffing and ruffling gleaming teeth fill its metal mouth, and it runs, stops, puts its nose to the ground, and then adjusts its direction and starts to make a beeline towards you all.
I stop and I go, Moonshine, can you get a bird's eye view? You know machines, right?
Yes. Yes, and yes, and
I hear the sound of something unnatural. It is metallic. What is this? It is approaching. It is moving.
Moonshine's gonna cast fly.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Don't you just get to fly as a bird?
Pulling out a feather?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't just
like,
like naturally fly?
Don't you just like isn't it like, you know? a thing?
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't quite work like that. Don't really have working wings.
Your
kind
wings
of-
are your arms?
Yeah, it's just kind of this. This is kind of what I got.
Moonshine.
So
Wow.
here. And then I'll cast fly.
Nice.
Okay.
So that I can get a bird's eye view on this thing.
All right. So you take to the sky. And what you see are 2 mechanical dogs, 3 mechanical men, about 60 feet behind there, and about 20 feet behind the 3 mechanical men is a gigantic, a large mechanical man behind those 2 medium mechanical men. It looks decked out in plate armor. It's got a boiling red core to it, and its left arm appears to just be an axe.
Oh no.
That is so cool.
Luckily, I don't see it. I don't see any of this. I'm feeling fine.
So,
So when you take a closer look at the man, you see a Clockwork huntsman, which is a mechanical soldier clad in flat black armor, and beneath its breastplate, gears tick and whir. And the larger figure you see is a hulking brass and iron creature that resembles a giant suit of plate armor. A constant growl issues from its midsection, and it stands about 9 feet tall, and its squat head wears an angry expression. This Clockwork Myrmidon always moves with powerful, determined grace, unusual for most Clockwork creatures, and it is making a beeline in the direction of this little sand boat in the middle of the desert.
what's to say they have our scent?
I think it's because it's running at us. I think that's fair. Oh god.
What is it?
It appears to be some kind of
a
unholy
dog.
giant metal
Dog.
beast.
Machine creature.
Moonshine will pop back down. Not good, everybody.
You tell?
What did you see?
There is a really big one. There are a couple little ones, and there are some littler ones.
What are they?
Clockwork beings. Some kind of. It's a little bit above what I can make, but the construction. Let me tell you, there was one merchant back in City of Cats that had this beautiful shop that could build something like this, and if I could apprentice under them, oh my goodness gracious!
Did you notice any weak spots of any kind? Any places where you can maybe sneak up behind it and hit him with a rock, or
no. I saw that they were very finely constructed, very nice, probably worth a pretty penny.
Moonshine.
If I could get a hold of those things.
I
Moonshine.
have an idea. Oh,
Yes.
I must tell you this.
Yes.
I think this is what Hashirati would say. She probably would not. She would probably insult you. Or, I don't know. But
That's fair.
I
Been
feel
insulted a lot.
as I'm a seer, I should do something wise. And so I tell you that you are a very talented artificer, You know machines and mechanics and gears and things like this better than anyone I have ever met. Granted, I have been a hermit for 40 years, but that is not the point. The
That's
point
fair.
is that I have much faith in your ability. If these things were constructed, you may deconstruct them. And I know that to be the case.
I can also smash things like really well. So, you know.
What if we, if fighting,
You could see a raven grin.
if fighting is gonna be the plan, we should get a little advantage on them. They are larger in number and size. So I'm gonna suggest
Well, than you, but yeah.
That being said, Moonshine, do you have soap in your bag of wonders?
I would imagine Phaedra has
Do
soap.
I have
I've
soap?
got some moisturizer.
Do
Phaedra
I
smells.
have soap?
I have some animal fat.
Soap?
Question: is the boat still moving?
Yes.
Yes, I'm like spinning this thing, trying to create air while I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, you got any soap?
As a matter of fact, I do not.
I love that Moonshine has air. Okay. Well,
I'm a bird.
Birds
Okay,
don't
I
use
have
soap. Everyone knows that.
Moisturizer.
That's
Yeah.
just
what
science.
what if we go ahead, put the illusion on this guy, let Zat rub all over him, and leave him in the sand, and then we disperse, and then when they sniff out the fake Zat, then we can attack them.
Zat has already started rolling over
on
Dragon
the
Boy.
yeah
On the dead body.
yes
the
On
dead
the
body.
dead body.
yes, the dead body. Yes, it's so dead.
Rolling, just rolling.
Zat, I thought cats, but they purr. I smacked this guy on the forehead again.
For the time.
Normal sounds of a dead body. Normal sounds. Normal sound.
Dead. He's
Yeah, I
dead.
think that was Ufu's stomach again. You
Yeah,
know how it is.
Oh, that's so good.
Loud.
So loud. Okay. Let's get off the boat and use it as the central point. We will go hide.
Are we
Okay,
gonna take
Zat, please
the
moisturize
coin
your
of alter
abs.
self and put it in this guy's hand and really hope that he changes to look like that?
You gotta get the
Probably won't.
abs
That's
right.
not how this works.
Just
They
in
won't-
case Zat does leave a mustache on top of the dragon face.
Oh wait. Okay. Now, how are we trying to get this bounty hunter to look like Zat? What are we doing here?
No idea.
Zat, well, okay, so you're casting an illusion spell, yes?
Well, alter self is what I have that I gave to
Mhm,
Zat to make him
mhm.
look like a hedgehog.
Mhm.
But that doesn't work unless the person concentrates on the form they want to take.
Right.
Oh.
So,
So
Zat using his disguise kit
Great.
would like to attempt to
to turn
make
a dragonborn
Into a cat?
at
into a
least
cat
enough,
person.
at least enough from a distance. If you squint your eyes, a mechanical suit of armor with an axe for an arm might see it and be like, "Well, this robot dog monster is smelling. It smells like a cat." So like that
And
might
it looks
be,
like a cat.
and then we can get away a little bit. This might buy us about
Oh,
25
no.
seconds.
I'm gonna regret this,
You are.
but
Yeah.
we're go ahead and roll. Roll your disguise check, which would just be a charisma and your proficiency, so you can go ahead and use deception.
Oh
and-
goodness.
Yeah, let's.
Oh,
let's
this is gonna be glorious.
So this is charisma and deception, or just
This is it's just gonna be charisma plus your proficiency,
okay?
which is the same thing as as deception for you. So I'll let you go ahead and use that.
Yeah, that's 14 plus 4. Wait.
Yeah.
that's-
Okay. So you roll the 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's got cat ears.
You forgot
formed
the
out of
abs. You
mustaches.
forgot the abs.
Oh, cat. So Zat pulls out from the disguise kit like some kind of I don't know,
So-
like eyeliner or lipstick, and just kind of draws on abs.
Yeah, you're just like airbrushing abs like
Yeah.
you did for 300. No, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
Cool. Tail. We need a tail.
Not my best work.
He's
Moonshine
got
pulls out
it.
a little
The
bit of rope.
dragonborn has a tail.
If I put a couple mustaches on the tail, it might be furry.
It'll
Yeah.
be furry.
So
There you go.
Zad is going to attempt to attack. This is not Zad's best work. I want to point out Zad. This is like a. I wish I had time to prep. You know. So this is
Phaedra
like
has judged you for this. This is all he's
Yeah.
ever seen you make, you know? And
Exactly.
It's not great.
this is like a. It's really, if I'm being generous, a 6 out of 10 on Zad's part. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's not that good.
Well,
I mean, this is akin to, like a streamer doing a very quick cat cosplay where they didn't know they were playing a cat.
Yep. And they're like,
Oh
cat
goodness,
ears.
I guess cat eyes.
You know, so you can tell what that's going for.
mhm,
Just
mhm.
didn't work out.
I've met a lot of Massetti in my time, and I have to say that only about half of them look like this. You think they'll buy it?
Well, no, not really. But it might give us some time to get out of here.
What is it?
So
What
that leads me to my next point. Maybe
I
we
have
should
another
get out of
idea.
here. Oh, yeah, Moonshine. What do you got?
I don't think they can track you if they can't smell you, so I'm gonna tap Zat
Hmm?
and use gaseous form.
Ooh.
Oh,
So what does that do exactly?
You
Uh,
get bad gas.
turns
It
into
needs like
cat
some
gas.
you need,
Yeah.
like
For up
Tums.
to 1 hour, you and everything that you're carrying turns into a misty cloud for the duration.
How are you?
Okay, so then
I've
do I
dropped
just
the concentration on the fly, and I've put the concentration on this for up to an hour.
so then do I just get to be a Zat ghost?
Yeah.
It's more like mist in the air.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I'm just
Zat
like a
mist.
whoa. This is wild.
Now,
You can't attack, you can't cast spells, but
You move really slow. This is perfect.
Oh.
Now-
All right, Zach, you stay right here
You guys, you just
over
kinda
top
floating a
of
little
this
bit.
very dead
Oh.
body in mist form, and we're gonna go high.
Ah. Wait, I have to stay here?
Uh-huh.
well,
Oh.
you can move. You just move really slow.
Yeah,
Why would-
we walk so much faster than you, you know?
We should not abandon that.
No,
Could someone
we're
like
not
jar me
abandoning
or
him.
something? Do you have an empty?
Oh, my
sparkle
empty
milk?
Okay,
jar of
I
sparkle
think-
milk.
I think I see what's going on here. So that would still have a smell in gaseous form,
Like
but
stink
they would
clouds.
think that it's
It's the
I
body.
see-
That's what I'm
exactly,
saying.
yeah.
He's the
I
odor
see,
in
I
the
see.
air.
Okay.
Yep.
I see what we're going for.
That's
Mhm.
it was
Alright.
like you just be smells, and this very dead body will be the convincing Zat that it is.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Then
Oh
I'll
my
just.
god, I hate this so much.
You
Uh,
love it. You love it. You love
Zat,
it.
Zat,
Or
is
all
kind
of us.
Zat is not he's not quick right now, but he is just kind of floating and doing some spins. He's like having the time of his life, surprisingly, just kind of like, whoa. Zat's never been a gas, believe it or not. So this is
Wow.
We will not leave Zat. I'll be right here. I'm just gonna, and he kind of like wiggles his butt into the sand and kind of like settles in, and all that's left is his hedgehog head. He says, "I'm gonna hide right here, and pop out when they get here."
So is everybody hiding?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
standing
floating.
where I'm at.
Yeah, I think I'll take Gafir by the hand and we'll
Thank you.
should we just hide behind the boat? Like just-
I cannot assess how well I'm hiding. or
The
not.
boat is just a table with a fan on
It's
it.
true. No
we'll
legs
hide
even.
behind the boat. Moonshine. I mean, you see, even if I sit on the ground, like my head and half of my chest will still be on the top.
Are
Yeah.
there dunes?
I'll hide behind Phaedra.
If there are dunes, we might hide behind a dune.
All right, I'm gonna need the party save Zat to make me a group stealth check. So everybody, go ahead and roll me stealth.
I am trying. Like there must be dunes
Oh,
or
that's the
perhaps
wrong
rocks,
sheet.
something of use.
I'm sorry, it just came up on.
I can't hide worth shit.
Moonshine can though. Moonshine's like, no one will see me. They will see. They will see Phaedra, but they will not see me.
Oh no.
Gas
Is Homer
cat.
Simpson into Phaedra?
I'm just like, there must be some sort of, what is the terrain?
Hold on.
What are the terrain features like? Because like Gafir is trying to use their combat tactics of knowing how to place things, but does not have any sort of visual markers. It's like normally in the desert there may be sometimes there are rocks or there may be dunes, and that's like my 12, and like that's probably what I'm like talking about when the bad things happen, because I'm trying to do coaching, but I
Okay, yeah, yeah,
that rock's too small. That dune you'll see my horns from. That dune is just being blown around in the wind.
Okay, so yeah, I just did the group average. Awesome. So what happens? The group average was 13, in case anybody's curious.
Isn't that a lucky number?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what happens is, the boat stops. There is this unconscious dragonborn, and the mist of Zat, which sounds like a fucking cologne. Mist of Zat.
Mist of Zat.
And these two mechanical dogs just make their way, and they stop, and they look exactly at all of you, clearly seeing you. And then they put their head back down, and they continue towards the boat. Then the soldiers, also,
do they also see us?
The three medium soldiers. They also walk. They stop. They look at all of you, and then they keep going. And then the large Myrmidon walks by, stops, looks at all of you, keeps going. I should let you all know that the passive perception of the Hound was 14. You all got a 13. The passive perception for the Huntsman is a 14. Y'all rolled a 13. And the passive perception of the Myrmidon is a 16. Y'all got a 13.
So what you're saying is they didn't notice us.
Sure.
Nice.
So then they stop, and the hounds make their way to the boat, and they smell the dragonborn, and they put their heads up, and then what looks like a little sliver opens up, and you just see red, and it looks like it's about to start barking, but instead you just hear like a siren.
I take a wait action.
Oh god.
So I was like, I don't know what's going on. Wait action.
And the huntsmen rush over to the boat, and the Myrmidon, and they pick up the dragonborn, and the Myrmidon and takes the dragonborn's head clean off.
I would like to take an action as the moment they do that. Not that. Okay, I would like to turn, because they're all centralized now on this, like, the boat and the sand and stuff. I turn it to mud. I can do that.
Okay.
I'm nearby, and I'm gonna turn it from sand into mud and just like sink them all.
All right. So you begin to try and sink them, and you notice that they're falling into the mud.
I pop out. Ha ha!
And then the Myrmidon opens up his arms, and the huntsman grab on, and then the dogs hop onto the Myrmidon's front, and then hop onto its back, and then you hear and jetpacks, jets of flames shoot from under its foot, and it flies about how far? About 20 feet high, and then 30 feet away from the mud, and lands, I want to say 30 feet away from you. The huntsmen all hop off. The hounds hop off. And then they all turn to look at all of you.
We're hiding though?
Fear, I don't think that We did really well, you know, but I think the gig is up.
I don't know if you guys could see this, but Zat is still in gaseous form, slowly trying to make his way away. Like he was, I guess, on the boat the entire time.
Yeah.
So throughout all of this, Zat is just slowly moving over to you guys very, very carefully, but not actually making it at all. He's still on the boat, going very, very slow. Gas is not.
Yeah, you move like 10 feet around or something.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
No, you're.
But they don't know. But they can't kill you. That's the really important thing.
It's true.
As long as they
well-
don't use magic.
Well, the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
there was that
Mm-hmm.
the disguised Zat.
They killed Zach.
They picked it up and killed it,
Mhm.
and now
They're going to leave.
well, you know,
Yeah.
That was my hope. They're done, right?
Let me
Their
just-
mission is
let me
complete.
just
This is the
Roll
end of their
deception
campaign.
real quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good job.
in all fairness, it may have been, but they were just attacked.
That wasn't by me.
Real?
Oh.
So, I mean, I don't know who attacked them because that's weird.
It was clearly the dead man,
Maybe.
our dead dragonborn friend.
Oh, they killed our
So-
very much dead friend.
1 second, just trying to
He
get
was-
everything
they
set up
double
here.
killed him.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Okay,
it was
so
all
what
funny.
we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative,
Oh,
Okay.
because they have been attacked and they are going to
Mhm.
protect themselves.
Should I
Mhm.
roll initiative on this one?
Yeah, you're in it.
Just
I
think
just
of what
because
you
I
can
can't- I
do as a
can't-
mist.
well, I'm not sure if I can actually. I'm not sure I can actually do anything. I
have
can't attack.
advantage on
I
this.
can't attack or cast spells.
21.
Attack or cast spells.
Ooh, 21.
Mhm. You and see, like clearly we're buds, right? Right.
The dice have spoken.
Mhm.
What could you do in mist? There's gotta be things you could.
It says I
could-
it says I can't attack or cast spells.
But you
So
could do everything else.
Yeah, I could distract.
You
Yeah.
could.
There's nothing like a distracting mist.
Cat
You could-
mist. Psst.
Can you untie all their shoes? Tie their shoes
No,
together?
that's an.
I
an
can't. No, I
action.
can't interact.
You could stop up their nasal systems.
Oh.
Yeah,
You could. There's nothing
Mhm,
worse than like water in the eye.
I like
They're
that. I
also very
can't
mechanical, so
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of nasal systems they have.
Yeah, you know,
Uh,
that's something to
you could
consider.
try to. We could try to rust them.
Yeah?
Listen, here's the deal. Zat'll find a way to make something work.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
make
I'm
it
very
work.
much confident Zat will, whether it be through rolls or ideas, Zat will find
Oh,
something.
Because you
where
can take
is
actions,
their
you just can't.
initiative? Oh, his initiative is trash.
Can you make them feel guilty?
I
Do mechanicals
actually,
feel guilty?
Well, dang it.
Well, doesn't matter. if
I'm
it's
the
trash
ghost
or
of
not.
Zat. Ah, wow, I'm the ghost of Zat. Look at me.
And
This is,
then-
my corpse is here. You got me. You really did. Time to leave.
All right, so the hounds got a 22.
I'm still in wait. People get in my range that you know.
The huntsman only got a 6.
Oh.
And the myrmidon got a 6. No, a 17. So let's see. Phaedra, you got a 21.
As did Gafir.
and moonshine, I think.
Yeah, like the ones who are hiding. That's why we rolled.
Are
so
you?
well.
Are y'all serious?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm. We all rolled 21
For initiative? Wow.
because we were hiding so well.
Uh-huh.
Like they're
Uh-huh.
not expecting it. Because like we're standing there in like tree pose, like nobody knows what we're doing.
We were very
21.
still.
Let's
movement is
see.
based on, or their state is based on movement. Do you need to know our dex modifier to decide who goes first?
I'll let you all work that out.
I'm taking a weight maneuver anyway, so y'all can go before I do.
Okay. Moonshine, if you have something, you're good. If not, I'm gonna just charge and swing my sword.
Well, I think Moonshine's going to back up a ways, and then is going to throw grab what looks like a snake skin out of one of the pockets and a bottle.
So sorry. The hounds actually are gonna go first.
Rude.
Okay.
Ah, dang.
Rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
So the hounds. Who would they attack? Oh well, there's no way for them to know what turned the thing in the mud. So the next best question is, who looks like the biggest threat? That will be you, Phaedra.
Just my size.
I'm
I
not
can't help it.
I'm not threatening.
No, you're charming. You're charming.
So both dogs, there are two of them.
Attack opportunity.
Absolutely, go for it.
Great, because pull arm, like when they hit.
Get
Oh no,
feet.
absolutely,
Yeah.
go for it.
I will make this a reckless attack.
Mhm.
I am not raging at the moment. I'm still trying to work through my stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Trying to work it. Just like you.
Trying to work it out.
Yeah. 13.
A 13 will hit.
Ooh. Do I get? I took a weight, so I don't get all my attacks. I just get the one. So I will do no rage. Just 12.
It's 12. Okay.
And we've not been able to reset anything, so we're still at the kind of damage we were at the last time, and all that goodness.
Yep. Let's see. So this is gonna be Hound 1. This is Hound 2. And you just hit the 13. Awesome sauce.
So it's just like a real quick, like as soon as like I'm just sort of like hearing and listening and like noticing like where the sands are shifting in my ears, and the minute these things sort of come close enough, I just sort of come in and like stab this my glaive forward in a fairly reckless manner, which leaves me completely open towards one of these things, and like ting it a little bit.
So I mean, as your glaive goes through, it breaks through the outer armor. And inside, and as it makes its way inside, you can feel the hilt of your glaive kind of jerking as it's stabbing into gears, and you pull it back, and the blade of your glaive is almost red hot.
I probably feel that through the haft, yeah.
You can feel that there is some heat there. So that was your attack of opportunity. Now it's their attack on Phaedra. They're going to go to either side of you, Phaedra, and they are going to attack. They get +5 to hit. So let's roll that attack. 19.
That hits.
Oif.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw.
I got you. I am strunk. Well, not today, you know?
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
So you've been knocked prone, and you're gonna take some damage.
Okay.
Picked a bad day to mess with some big dogs.
Don't worry, prone.
So you're gonna take 11 points of slashing damage. As what it does is it opens its mouth, and there's this silver whip that looks like a tongue, and it just kind of cuts you in the back of the calf, knocking you down.
Rude.
And then the next one is now going to be able to attack at advantage as you are prone. That's the first roll. Roll number 2.
I mean, a 17 hits.
Okay.
6 does not.
Okay.
Darn.
And this one is going to be a bite. And it's going to, so one tripped you and the other one is now biting you in the shoulder. Here we go. So that's going to be 16 points of damage as it's now biting you and trying to bring you down to the ground.
I don't look so great, you know?
Wait, can I ask the most important question?
Absolutely, you can.
Phaedra, is Phaedra wearing the jacket? Because
Yeah,
it might be damaged by this. Like, oh, I mean, that's like a rage-worthy moment. If I don't know.
And I think because I was cleaning it earlier, it's still on like the boat table.
Okay. So
I
yeah.
can't let it get.
Yeah, so it's not damaged. It's
Okay.
not because if you were wearing it, there would be puncture holes in your shoulder right now.
I can't have that happen.
All right, so that is the Hound's turn. Next, we're going to go to either Phaedra, Moonshine, or Gafir.
Moonshine?
Moonshine's gonna back up a ways and is gonna pull out a bottle with what looks like a pickled snake in it. And it's gonna
you
pull...
had all the Ufu goes, you had all this food?
Not really. Pulls the snake out and is going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
Okay.
And because I am using one of my alchemical ingredients as a spellcasting focus, I get +5 to the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that'll hit.
does a 32 hit?
That'll hit. Now, which one are you targeting? Are you targeting the Hounds, the Huntsman, or the Myrmidon?
Ooh. Who just attacked Phaedra? Was it one of the Hounds?
One of the Hounds.
I'm gonna go for one of the. I'm gonna go for the big boy.
The Myrmidon.
I'm gonna go for the big boy.
Okay.
For the chonk. So it's going to take 12 acid damage immediately, and then at the end of its next turn, it will take an additional 2d4.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check if you could.
For sure. Goggles are on, so that's with advantage. Not that I've been doing anything particularly well.
Ooh.
Kidding.
Natural
Last
20?
roll was killer. Oh my word.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you see a tag on the Myrmidon as you attack it, and there's a symbol that's very familiar to you. And you goggles on, zoom in a little bit closer, and you see Marnie presents Sunset Stellar Shop of Savory Sorts.
Oh no.
Marnie!
So, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's my turn, essentially. Also, from out of my backpack, I'm going to say, come on, buddy, let's go. And a little homunculus is going to hop out. This little clockwork dude is going to fold out of some of the contraptions and is going to run up to the fellow that is currently harassing Phaedra. And that's going to be my turn.
Dope. Next, we have either Phaedra or Grafir.
I'm good to go, I think. I do have a question for the GM. Would you consider the time on that wonderful boat a short rest?
I will give you that short rest.
Thank you. Because I have a feeling I need to use my entire action just to get out of prone.
No, you only have to use half your movement.
Yep.
Oh, it's half my movement. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. I want to do that. I'm also going to use my, as a bonus action, Second Wind, so I can roll a d10 and get some health back, because I'm not looking good. I don't know if I rolled my health ever. It looks really bad right now.
You're like, why do I only have like 11 hit points? I
certainly hope not.
Total, ever.
It should be more, but it's fine. So I can add, that becomes... that. I can at least take another hit now. And then, so like these dogs are like right in front of me. They are in my
they are on you. But it's like when you watch those YouTube videos of like trading people with like all the padding, except it's you and there's no padding.
Heck.
I feel like the Minotaur fur might count as padding.
I shave a lot sometimes, I think they just bought me in that bit me in that one spot that I shaved,
happening.
just exfoliated, so that skin is fresh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I don't have I never added my right weapon. I have a hand axe instead.
Ooh.
The stats are more or less the same. 1d6.
Okay, so then
It's not,
if
that's
you're
okay.
doing a great axe,
Great
it would-
sword. It's a
great sword, it'd be
1d
2d6.
2d6. Thank you. So that first hit hits 15.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead, roll 2d6 plus your strength.
That is 7 plus. Da, 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 da. I have something in front of my screen plus 4.
Plus 4. Dope. So gotcha.
12. And then I will. Oh, I mean, how does this one like? I just smacked the one that was already hit. How does that one look?
If you're hitting the one that was already hit, it's got that deep gash from Gafir's glaive, and now you put like a huge gash in its head, so a piece of the head fell off.
Nice.
It's kind of hard to tell how much damage these things can sustain, but this looks far from new. This looks like it's taken a wallop, and it can only take so much more. So that said, I'm going to just use random D&D language and say that you have it close to bloodied.
All right, well, then with my action surge, I will go ahead and hit it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Are you level? What level are you again?
11.
I think I'm level
11.
4.
No,
Wait, am
you
I
should be
level
at least-
11?
You
You're
should be
level
level 11 is what you should be. I'm just noting.
Because I'm like, you should be attacking twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll fix it.
we'll fix that in post. We'll get it in post. Yeah, we're good.
I don't know why I thought that. It's fine. We won't talk about that.
We'll just do a voiceover. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
What level are you? 11.
11.
Like it just.
Because I'm like, you should be attacking. No, but okay, so you're not
That's just
using.
my second attack.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just your second attack. So go ahead and roll that beautiful beating damage.
Also, like, how insanely badass are you going to be once you get leveled up to
I
11?
know, right? You're fucking going toe to toe with these things beforehand.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
12 to hit.
Don't you do like now like 18,000 more points of damage just cause?
All right, so it is well past. It's just crossed the line from bloodied. And as you put that next hit in, you hear the gears starting to go, as if it's ramping up to do something. The more damage it takes.
Okay, I hear this.
Love that laugh, B. Oh, fuck!
I'm not worried.
I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's my go, yeah.
Yep, it is now your turn. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Adrian.
No, mostly because I don't know what else I can do. Apparently,
No.
I thought we were all level 4.
No, sorry. I'm so sorry. That's on me.
It's definitely on me. It's okay.
All right. So, Gafir, what do we got, buddy?
Well, I hear, right? So like Gafir's mind, their mind is like, okay, right, in hot battle sounds whirring. Phaedra was down, is up, but may be in danger.
Yep.
Other people may be in danger. And it's that moment of like, there's like that, like one moment of hesitation, but thinking this might be the only way. And Gafir sort of like concentrates for a moment and just like lets that feeling that is always there just start happening, and fire erupts around them. It's giving fire resistance to my friends in my circle, which includes Phaedra, because you're within 10. I believe Moonshine is also within 10. I don't know if my other two friends are within 10.
They are. You were all together hiding.
So
the only person that's not in is Zat, because Zat is
Currently
a cologne.
Basically,
You're not wrong.
all fire resistance, because Gafir suspects that machines know fire, right? That's what they do. So I'm going to give everybody fire resistance and they will get 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Because that's just a thing that happens. And then I will attack recklessly to sort of counteract the disadvantage I'm at for not being able to see. And I'm going to activate my, I'm still wounded, so my wounds can start dripping acid again, and then acid starts just dripping off of the head of my glaive, just through this sheer force of will. And there's just like elements everywhere, and I will take this swing against the one that's beginning to whir for my first attack, which will be at 26.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Then I will do 12 points of damage plus acid damage.
How much acid damage are we looking at?
1d6.
1d6.
So that'll be 1d6. So 12 damage plus 1 acid damage. So 13 total. I'll take my
The
second.
whirring begins to get louder.
Take my second attack. This will be at disadvantage because you only get your advantage for reckless on your first. 9, probably not.
No, 9 is not gonna hit.
And then I will take my sort of follow through with a butt strike to the head to this creature for a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
So that'll be 1d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
For my rage damage. 5. Just like it's like a big slash. I miss, and then I come around with that like a sweep that I miss, and then I do like a big butt stroke to the head.
This thing is on its last leg, and you see that it's starting to glow red.
Me too. It's cool. We're friends. And I'm still like I imagine I have movement, so I'm going to back up 5 feet so that I'm in range, but it's not in my range.
Okay. Awesome possum sauce. Let's see. So that's Beige Moonshine Gafir.
And it's all quiet and mellow. Not mellow, just super intense. Just that.
Now it is the Myrmidon's turn, and the Myrmidon is going to assess the situation. Determine the greatest threat, and it makes its way over to you, Gafir. And it
get my reaction, right?
Ufu feels so.
it hasn't seen anybody else go other than
Whatever.
I will take my reaction for an attack opportunity to strike at whatever's getting in my face.
Yeah, it is the Myrmidon.
Yeah. And also it's going to take 4 damage, as will that other hound. Because if you're in my zone.
Oh, yeah. Your fire zone.
24 because I'm at disadvantage.
Yep.
And it's just like this, like 9 points of damage. It's just like you can just see them listening, right? They're just listening. They're trying to pay attention to the sounds of people coming close, and then also the feeling of the feeling of movement on the sands, right? Like I know the sands, and when I hear like that's a heavy footstep, it's about here, right? And then strike.
And it's strange because you've been practicing this, and it's getting a little bit easier to do, where everything around you just kind of makes sense. From your attunement to the earth to the sounds that you're hearing, you have a very clear picture of what's going on around you, and you're able to make assessments based on that, and it's becoming almost second nature to you. With that said, the Myrmidon is now in your grill. Your glaive does cut through it. But you notice that when you cut through the exterior armor, you're not feeling any gears go through. And it just continues unimpeded by the attack that you just did. And it looks at you.
That's cool.
And it is going to...
it's going to make friends.
um, it is going to open up its chest cavity, and it sprays grease everywhere. The near its chest sprays alchemical grease within a range of 30 feet, covering a 10 by 10 foot square. So it's getting
Is the table getting grease on it, like the boat?
Oh no, this
By
is
the
this is
table?
happening. This is happening far away from the table.
Good, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, because
carry
it's
on.
important.
Oh,
Like we
Your,
can't.
your jacket is fine.
Okay. Come on,
Barney.
because I was.
Unfortunately, Gafir, Moonshine, Phaedra, and Ufu. But no, Ufu, you hid away from them, so you're good.
Oh,
You
no, I hid by the body. I hid to keep Zat
Yep.
safe.
Yep. So you're safe from this.
Okay.
It is pouring grease on all of you, so I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
You know what's funny about that? I have danger sense, which would give me
Mhm.
advantage, but not
So-
if you're blinded. So I just have a regular straight deck save.
Give me a wisdom save, Gafir.
All right, 18 by the way.
Oh,
Wisdom
nice.
Wisdom save. There's a reason why they were not originally. Sorry, a 4. There's a reason why they were not originally. Why they were a fighter, not a seer originally, because their wisdom is not.
So when this is happening,
You know.
you start to feel that same headache that happens when you get a vision, but you're not able to hold on to it. But again, you're getting so used to being able to feel what's happening around you that you feel a vibration happening in the chest of this foe, and you know to step back, and you're just able to dodge the grease.
I
Let's
imagine
see.
maybe I fight the vision because like I'm in the middle of a combat and I was like, oh, I can't have a vision right now. You know what I mean? So like
Now's not the time for me to do my spiritual job.
I imagine like there's a way in which maybe I push back against the vision that's sort of coming to creep in right to the edges, and I'm like, no, and I just like push through to get out of the way.
and you are safe. Moonshine, you're familiar with when mechanical things, spring leaks and all that kind of stuff, so you're able to see this coming a mile away, and you just kind of flutter out of the spray range of the grease. Let's see. And Phaedra, can I get your save, or did you roll your save? A
Just
dexterity
applying my
save, I mean.
changes. Thank you. And it was
No
dex.
worries.
Oh my god, look at me. I actually have health now. Oof.
I'm so glad you have much more help.
Oh my god, and I still feel shit. Ugh.
Happening. You do get covered in grease, and you slip and get knocked prone.
Oh no. Oh, no.
I do have to say though, unfortunate good side, it's making your muscles look sick.
It's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
It's true.
Listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Presentation.
Dad said you got grease all over the jacket now.
No. Jacket's on the table. Jacket is
Yeah,
safe.
Okay.
jacket's over by Ufu.
Yeah, we know our priorities,
Oh,
and
we
it's to
do,
keep the jacket
yeah.
safe. Save the
That
jacket.
has tried in his gaseous form to like, should I fold it and put it up? I can't do it. I can't do it.
So now what it's going to do with its attack action, because that was its bonus action, is it is going to attack Kafir. So it gets a +8 to attack.
And advantage.
That is true.
Does it
So-
take damage for hitting you
No.
for fire?
Oh well,
So
it just
that
well,
is
actually,
that-
it's
Oh,
there's just
man.
it's an ongoing effect, right? That one. Ooh, nice.
That is a 20 for the first attack,
sweet.
and
Advantage.
an 18 +8 for the second attack. So what's gonna happen is it is going to bum rush you, which is going to be 1d12 +5. So you're gonna take 16 on the bum rush, and then its axe hand, it is just going to drive it into your chest.
That's cool.
And that is going
Ow.
to be for my criticals. I just double damage. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
10
I'm taking
plus 5, so 30 damage. You take
15.
you take 15.
Um,
Cool. So
I
it just
I think maybe that when I'm in a rage, it's hard for me to actually connect with the visions, right? Because like I'm in a rage right now, and it's like it's hard for me. Like I'm not really there exactly.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's like one of the issues is that it's hard for me to sort of I'm not there, and I just take these blows just there. just it's just this like if maybe I were present, maybe I'd be nervous, but I don't know how big it is, and I'm not in it. That's it.
All right, so that is the Myrmidon's turn. After Myrmidon, it's Ufu.
All right. Ufu has popped out of the sand. The mud didn't really work. How close are they?
They're just about 30 feet. Easily reachable for you.
Okay, perfect. The grouped ones are around my friends, yes? Because this is...
Correct.
Okay. Are any of them not around my party?
The huntsmen, I want to say, are about 15 feet back. It's mainly the Myrmidon and the hounds doing the attacking right now, with the huntsmen on standby.
Okay. All right. So here's what Ufu's up to. Ufu sees this going down, and whoever the huntsman, this like grouping of them that's nearby, Ufu turns and tries to like maybe find who's in charge of all of this, because like if we can take them down, we can like suss the rest of everybody possibly. Ufu uses a key point to use their elemental like ability, which basically casts shatter. And so Ufu like whips the stick around and like slams this bamboo cane on the ground. And instead of making thunderous impact there, it makes it on a point within range, and so it makes it on this guy within 60 feet. So I believe it's 3d8 damage, but I can't remember if you get a save. Hang on, let me put it in chat.
With shatter, I do believe there is a save.
I think there is as well. Did it go through? It didn't. Did that go through? Oh, it's wanting me to pick a level. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
There you go. 17?
17. And there's a Constitution save.
Yeah, that says DC 0, which seems probably not hopefully accurate.
No, it should be about the same as your.
It's wisdom based, so it would be 4. My wisdom is of +4, so 4.
So whatever your stun DC is, that's probably the same DC.
17, I believe.
17. All right.
Yeah.
So.
17.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the huntsmen. They do have magic resistance, so they are gonna get advantage of the save.
Okay.
And there are 3 of them. So this is the first one. And it's Constitution, so they only get to add +1. So the first one fails. Second one passes. Third one fails.
They take all 17. All 17.
So
Love this little hedgehog.
I know, right?
Hedgehog is like the best.
So perfect.
The best. Yeah.
Take all
I'm looking
17
forward to
points of that
casting
shatter.
haste on that hedgehog.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Ufu will love that.
With Step of the Wind.
Yes. Okay, cool. And then Ufu like spins round and just looks over where Gafir is and says, "Get away from him!"
Okay. Now I also believe on a successful save for Shatter, they take half. Is
They
that
only take
correct?
half the damage if they succeeded.
that's
If they
what I
don't,
thought.
they take the full damage.
That's what I thought. Gotcha.
So I think one of them takes half, everybody else takes full. And I'm trying to think. I think that is. I'm double checking, but I think that's the only action I can actually take this round because it's like casting. Basically, it's the monk version of being able to cast elemental stuff. Yeah. So that
you still
is
have
my...
you should still have your bonus actions if you wanted to do anything.
I don't think I have anything that's. I'm trying to think. I don't actually think I have anything that's bonus based. Because I have to take action to be able to spend a key to take Flurry of Blows because it's not a free action, and I used a key point to cast.
You should be able to put yourself into a defensive position if you want to pop a key point to do that as a bonus action.
But I use a key point to cast Shatter. I can
Yeah,
only
you
do
can
one.
spend multiple key points in a round.
Oh, I thought I could only spend one around.
Mm-mm.
Well, damn.
If it says it lets you do something as a bonus action, then you can only do it as a bonus action. But you can spend key like crazy.
Well, then I'll spend another key to actually take a stunning strike. On...
Oh, so for that you would need.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So yeah, I think
Okay.
at this point, all Ufu's gonna do is try to bridge the gap because I do most damage when I'm close. So Ufu is gonna move into that space. I think. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Move into their space.
Dope. That's going to bring us to Zat.
Oh.
Melf's, I almost said Melf's magic arrow. Melf's acid arrow is not concentration, obviously, correct?
No, it happens when they take their turn. They'll do
Okay.
2d4 damage.
All right, so that means that Zat is still missed, unless you want to drop that.
Yeah. Zat's still missed for now, unless Zat would like to no longer be missed.
I think for Zat's placement right now, mist is probably the best scenario.
So I thought.
Yeah, I feel like if Zat were to turn back from mist, he would be right in the thick of it. So where is exactly Ufu? Where are you still nearby?
I just stepped away from the boat, just like towards the other group of guys that aren't attacking.
Zat is kind of like, okay, so Zat is looking at the destruction, the fire, the various fluids and things that are strewn about, and what Zat does is kind of find I don't know. He's gonna fly away slowly, just trying to get away. I actually have no idea what to do as a gas state right now. So Zat's
Go crazy. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
That just go okay. Who's the nearest to me right now?
It'll be if you're talking about companions, it's Ufu. If you're talking about opponents, it'll be one of the huntsmen.
Okay. If I were to get all up inside that huntsman, and I as in Zat, if Zat was to kind of mist up over there, maybe mist up over there and kind of just get all in that huntsman's face region and just kind of float around, would it do anything to this person, or would it just be a distraction or an annoyance?
I'll give you an intelligence check.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence check and let's see what you can put together.
This is gonna go well. 15.
Why do I give you
That
opportunities?
was surprising.
I love it.
You know,
That's with zero intelligence.
You know that all machines run on the same fundamentals pretty much. Like engineering is engineering, which is engineering. You also know that mist and water isn't awesome for a lot of machines.
Okay.
So there may be something that you could do. You're not exactly sure what that is. You have an idea of somebody who might know, though.
Okay. Well, Zat has flashback to the many times, the several times Moonshine and Zat have had conversations about what not to do around mechanical things.
Right.
So Zat looks at one of the closest huntsmen and is slowly making his way over and just kind of from behind the huntsman, if possible, just kind of sticks his mist hands through the huntsman and just kind of is doing this around like the head, like anything that looks like it might be important.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I love that.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you roll a D20, and then I'm gonna roll a D100. If I roll under whatever you rolled as a D20, you cause a malfunction that gives this creature a vulnerability to all attacks for the combat.
Okay. I am going to roll that d20 now.
I believe in you.
It.
7.
Oh,
Okay. What?
I rolled a 29. So
oh.
nothing so far, but we'll do that again on your next round.
Sounds good. Well, that is then just.
But hold on, no, you get 2 attacks, right? As an
Okay.
So
Go again?
I will give you another roll just to be fair.
That then rotates upside down and just starts kind of like kicking the same
With the
region.
back feet.
Yeah. Back kick,
with the back
yeah.
cat feet.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit better.
Nine,
a little bit better.
nine, a little bit better.
Yeah. It's the back feet. That's what does it.
Someday.
Wow.
Someday.
Yeah, got the vulnerable spot.
Yep. Best City cat feet are like super dangerous, you know?
Yeah. It's all cute when they do the back foot kick. It's really they're eviscerating their prey.
Oh yeah. It hurts if you've ever been part
So
of that
there's
too.
a flashback
Been there.
to a conversation Zat had with Moonshine, where Moonshine was insistent about not getting water on this one wire.
Because Zat
And
was
you-
watering some cacti,
Yeah.
some succulents with a little.
and
That's how it happened.
And you remember, and you just put your watery cat vapor hands all over it, and just cause a malfunction.
Am I a cat vape?
Yes, your cat vape.
And I feel like you're increasing humidity in this area. You know, like it just
Huntsman 2 now has vulnerability to all damage.
nice.
All right, that is your turn. That's gonna bring us back. Oh no, that's gonna bring us to the huntsman now. And the huntsman can only really see Ufu, so they're gonna go to town on you, buddy.
Oh.
Ufu's ready.
So
You
they
got hit me first.
Oh. Now I'm imagining some kind of like chase.
they don't get multi-attack. So one of them, the one that has vulnerability, is going to open up its hands, and each finger kind of extends out, and then they shoot out at you, and it becomes a net, and they're trying to wrap you in it.
That's rude.
They get +4 to hit.
Mm.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Nope.
So this giant net comes shooting at this teeny tiny hedgehog. Please tell us what that looks like.
I imagine it's like it opens up wide and Ufu's like, no, and he dives under the sand, and then like pops up just on the other side as the net like poofs right into the, and he's like keeps running. I'm coming for you.
All right, and so the next one is going to do the same, and it's going to shoot another net at you.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Technically, anybody that grapples with my body takes piercing damage. Would my spine cut this net?
Well, that's awesome.
The net is described as metal weave.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
rude.
So,
Also, is that good for the environment? I don't know. I feel like
probably not. And so let's see. You are now considered restrained.
Okay.
You have to use an action to break out,
Okay.
or
be a monk. Like, don't monks
Hold
do?
on. How much damage does something take for grappling you?
1d4.
Roll the damage.
What kind of badass monk hedgehog person do we have here? Is what I want to know.
3.
Yeah.
Hey!
You're 2 damage away from being able to cut yourself free.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll cut myself free on my turn. But does that mean that like the net kind of like doesn't?
It starts to fray, but you're still restrained, so you
Ufu
still
goes,
need to use it.
you can't get me.
And then the third huntsman is going to attack as you're restrained. It has advantage.
Great. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna guess a 15 doesn't hit
It
you.
doesn't. Oop was like rolling around, bound on the ground. You can't get me. Can't get me.
I hate this so much.
It's like fighting the Looney Tunes. You're gonna lose.
It really is. So we're gonna go back to the top of the round. We've got our hounds.
Woof. Yes.
The big dude would have taken 2d4 additional damage at the end of his turn.
Oh
Go ahead
yeah.
and roll that 2d4.
And do.
Nice. Good for remembering.
Jesus! All right.
Nice. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. You know.
Nice. Moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ernie!
I feel it personal. Something personal in this. Anybody else feel
Yeah.
the personal?
Yeah, I feel like the person is that they're gonna be on fire. You know what
Oh,
I mean? Like
right.
that's the
Will
personal
it.
thing that I'm feeling.
Will it.
Yeah, or cut. or
Speaking
smashed.
of on fire, there is a hound that is grievously wounded.
Mhm.
So it's going to back away from Phaedra and make
Attack
its way
opportunity for
towards.
Phaedra.
Can
Yeah.
I take attack of opportunity? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
It-
You know,
Yo, my wig is so big I keep bumping my
Um,
mic. I am terribly sorry.
no, you're good. We can't even hear. I
Oh,
can't
good.
hear it.
And my little homunculus is over by Phaedra
Uh,
as well.
Oh.
why
Oh,
did
I've
you get
got
minus
a
fives?
new. I have a feat turned on. Hold on.
That
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
you've got power.
Great weapon. I'm a
great
weapon
weapon
master.
attack.
Yeah.
My two-handed weapon thing. So that made no sense.
All right,
There
a
you go.
27 will hit.
Thank you.
It's 2d6 plus your strength.
Wow, that's a 14.
Wowzers.
All right, so it starts to move, and you cut it in half, and it stops moving, and then it starts to blink, 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 boom. So let's see. All creatures within 5 feet of the hound are gonna take 7 damage,
What kind of damage?
Woofy. It's
or
splendid.
half on a successful dexterity save.
What kind of damage?
It is fire damage.
Oh, you have fire
We're
resistance, my friend.
resistant.
Oh.
And you made the save, so you take a total of
Like half of half.
yeah, like it's take 2 damage. Like,
Because
Oh.
there's just fire everywhere right now. You're feeling pretty good, I suppose. Like it's good,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know,
Someone
Like
call
my
that-
eyebrows a little singed, but it's
Very
all right,
nice.
you know?
worked real hard on this counter, guys.
I'm just saying. Some of us are of the elements. I feel like we all are. We've got
Yeah,
like
we are.
earth, air, clearly
but-
that's water.
So
Yeah.
here is the thing to consider, however, everyone.
Uh-oh.
Do remember that you're all covered in grease.
No, we dodged. Only one of us.
The
Just-
area is still covered
Oh, yeah,
in
that's right.
grease
Yeah.
as
Mm.
well.
More fire.
Oh, no.
Lovely.
So as this thing goes up,
Nice.
so if you are within 30 feet of where this hound was, you are going to be taking fire damage periodically throughout the encounter.
I'm tough now. It's cool.
Yeah. And if you are within 10 feet of me, you have resistance.
So it's just 1d6 of fire around.
I think I'm
but,
within 30 feet of this, right?
you are next. You are fighting the hunt.
So I'm not that close.
You're not that close.
Cool.
All right. However, that does also mean that this creature takes the fire damage as well. And funny enough, they're not resisted or immune to it. So
that's so sad. Maybe they should be more one with the earth, you know, and stop being so bad for the environment.
oh my god.
Y'all,
I
just so
didn't
you know, for the next few weeks, every Sunday, Noor has to wake up and think to himself. I have to play with him on Southlands today.
What will get? What will
How am I
get-
gonna kill this fucking
How-
cat?
How
Minotaur,
do you kill a cat
bird
with
person,
abs?
hedgehog.
You cannot kill a cat with abs. That's just not how it works.
It's illegal, really.
Now I'm just imagining, because that is basically a cologne, just a sexy cat dude in a cologne commercial.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Mr.
Wait, let me
Zat.
see if I can put our art in the upper right hand.
Clearly, Zat was in the Cats movie. Like, that's the kind of
Oh,
level of
no.
uncanny valley we got with Zat.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
weird.
It was
Yeah.
wonderful working with Suri and McKellen, I will say.
Okay, so the next hound is going to continue its attack on Phaedra. And it is going to what are we gonna do here? We're just gonna bite. It needs to get you out of the paint as quickly as
Classic.
possible. So that is going to be 19.
To hit, yep.
All right, and that's gonna be 2 to 10. 15 plus another 5, so 20 damage.
I literally would have died had I not leveled up.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And that is the hounds. That brings us to Phaedra, Moonshine, and Gafir. Let y'all work that out.
I can attack 6 times.
You should do that.
That's
Do that thing.
I feel like you should do that. I feel good about that.
I feel good about the plan of attack.
So
Okay.
is that because you're no longer 4th level? Because I feel like
Yeah, in the middle of the fight, I just got strong.
Phaedra
Nice.
is a level 11 fighter, which means that she gets 3 attacks, and an action surge gives her another. Gives him another 3 attacks.
Plus,
Yeah.
so you went from
I-
1 attack to 6. That's good. I feel like that's a good move. I like it.
jump. It is.
But I think it's because you got the jacket. I think that's what it is. I think that getting the jacket has inspired you.
I
Right.
think narratively there'll be a flick of flames that heads in the direction of the jacket, and just the fact that the jacket's now in danger. Shit
Like the
gets
rage
serious.
version of Phaedra. You just see him like it's a bristling aura, you know?
Yeah. But I also feel really stylish. Do you know what I mean? I also feel like that was a very stylish rage.
All right. So, are you going to attack the hound, or are you going up for the myrmidon?
I'm gonna go for the hound.
Gotcha.
I'm just
So,
gonna roll all my attacks. 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
so as long as you beat a 12, you hit.
5 of them hit. Okay. I need to set up a macro for my heckin' weapon.
But what if you kill him the first hit?
I don't think anybody's hit this one.
That's true. But it got 4 points of fire damage because it's hanging out.
Yeah, you know, it's a little toasty.
It's toasty. Yeah.
It's a hot dog. Sorry.
Ooh. Now I want a
Sorry.
hot dog.
Sorry.
Now I want a hot dog.
Okay, I have to add 4 to all of these. So hold on. Let me just use a calculator. I can't math.
Hold on.
I have
I'm
a
putting-
warning in chat for that.
I'm putting a great sword in your character
Oh my
sheet.
god, I love you.
Oh, nice.
So all you have to do now is just hit the damage there,
Mhm.
and you'll be all set.
4, 7,
21, 35 plus 20, so 55.
awesome. I got 51, so I'm gonna take your number.
Because it's plus 4, right?
Yeah.
So another hound is down. It blinks red. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bang. Go ahead, everybody, make me a dexterity save.
Within 5
Felt
feet
good,
or within only within 5, right?
Only within
10? It was 10.
It is 5 feet of the hound.
Yes.
Oh, so it's just me.
Yep. They're petty that way.
They are petty, but you know what though?
I'm gonna use Indomitable since I failed that save.
Mhm.
It's just I gotta turn. Does anybody know how to turn my advantage off?
Yes.
Yes.
In the upper right, there should be somewhere to say advantage. Is advantage normal?
I think it's actually in the I think it's in the that
It's
settings
in your character
part.
sheet. I got it. I'm giving you a toggle, so now you'll see where it has core.
Ah,
You can set it.
beautiful. Thank you.
No problem.
Ooh.
Does an 11 save?
Fire.
Have to
An
take it.
11 You missed it by 1. So you take 7 damage, which is half. You take 7 damage, which is half. So you'll take your 3 damage. I don't know how you'll survive.
But as long as they know how to love, I know they'll be alive. They've got all their life to live. They've got all their love to give.
I
They
was
will
hoping
survive.
someone would do it.
Look, I got you, Noir. I'm here for you. You want disco references? I got it.
So that's gonna bring us to either Moonshine or Gafir, unless there's something else you'd like to do. You can, as a bonus action, just do an unarmed attack, or
Is that really?
yeah,
What?
or as a bonus action, you can use. Well, you don't have an offhand weapon, so you can just
No.
unarmed.
Kick him in the face, all Sparta
Well,
style.
I have these really nice horns. I just have to read because I have a move for them. They are a 1d6 piercing damage, but is it as a
Nice.
bonus action? I
Nice.
can. Yeah, so I'm
So
just
you
gonna.
How metal is that? Headbutt them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as a bonus action, you can just gore something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Which
apply
is
this extra
fitting.
damage once per turn. Whoa, I didn't read that all the way through. At 11th level, I can shove a creature with charge. I can push it 10 feet instead of 5. I can use this ability as many times as my Constitution modifier. Very cool. I should have been goring people with my horns this whole time.
Because Al Gore cares about the environment, and these bad guys are bad for the environment,
true.
so it's clearly connected.
It all
It's in
comes full
chat. It's in the
circle.
game. I just can't get away from the puns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, guess him solid. Yeah. That is agorable. I love it.
All right, so you can go ahead and roll a unarmed attack on
Oh,
the.
what was it? What's my modifier on unarmed attack? Just my strength?
I believe so.
Okay, so ignore that one. I'm just gonna roll this then. 18 to hit.
For the Myrmidon, yes,
Yeah.
that'll hit.
Okay, and as long as I'm reading this right, it should just be a 1d8. 1d6, sorry.
No problem.
But they also get shoved back with the weight of my horns.
Hell yeah.
4 and 4, so that's 8.
So he takes an additional 8 damage and gets sent flying backwards. Alrighty then. That's gonna bring us to you, Moonshine.
Go Moonshine.
All right. I'm gonna back up a little bit more. I'm gonna send my little guy to help out Phaedra. And I'm going to cast another acid arrow at the biggin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that. Damn. Okay, so a 17 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
And that'll hit.
Yeah. And 9 points of damage. And as a reaction, through my little homunculus servant, it can reach out and it can cast a cantrip that I can cast through it.
Ooh.
So I'm going to get it to shocking grasp this thing that is currently harrying Phaedra.
I imagine it's bad for the circuitry. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what it look like? I know it needs to make a save. What
It is actually a 2-hit, so it's a +9 to hit.
Oh, okay.
So it uses my spellcasting modifier.
Nice. Nice.
An 11.
Will miss.
It was worth a shot. That's it.
But as your device makes its way over and does the attack, a shield pops up from the legs that just kind of knocks your little creature back.
Buddy!
And the hole in the chest of the Mirrodin closes and then opens again, and there's a speaker. Moonshine?
Oh.
Marty?
Oh.
Moonshine, what are you doing?
I mean, you're attacking us.
No, I'm getting a bounty
Why?
for the new shops.
But
We're gonna get the bounty.
I'm working with this new tinkerer. Makes real cool shit. Are you the one that's breaking my house?
no, that's Phaedra.
What the fuck is a Phaedra?
Hello. That would be me.
One second. And you see the mirror in his head opens up and there's like a scope that looks down and it goes right to Phaedra. Oh my god, you put a hole in the mirror in it!
Please note that Gafir is still in zone and is just like slowly in that kind of Terminator way moving. He's not realizing there's a conversation. It's just like there's a slow movement towards impending violence. Is just happening.
I know.
Just note it.
Ufu's still on the
Attack right now, but
ground.
it's,
Like,
it's happening. Yeah.
Well, my creatures, my clockwork wouldn't have attacked you if you don't have the cat next to you. Do you have a cat with you?
We don't have a cat.
look,
Seriously?
We have gas.
Gas.
Yeah.
oops, says Ufu really loud.
I'm gonna need a group deception check.
I can't lie.
Okay. Is there any way I can help with this? Is this one? Do I roll deception here as
Hey!
well?
At distance deception for
Can't lie to Marnie.
Can't lie to Marty. I will let you all roll in on this just to see as a group how well you
Gafir
can.
can't.
I do
Everyone.
not. No, I'm just in murder
really
mode right
gassed.
now. So there's no deceiving. I'm very honest about the murder that is impending. That's where I'm at.
Someone call off.
Now it's time to see what Marty rolls, and I'm gonna set this as a GM roll.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's time to do math to see what the group average was.
This is your math
Suspense.
content warning.
Kill me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. If this works.
I'm just a hedgehog with some gas. There's no
I'm not
cats
involved
here.
in deception. I'm only involved in murder.
Yeah, someone might want to get on that real quick.
We'll get there. We'll Scooby
Yeah.
snack. Oh, Gafir, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we got some cookies still.
So after a moment of silence, you just hear, and coming from the speakers, papers rustling and tools being thrown back and forth. How come my schematics have been wrong for the? There's no way the cat has to be.
That's what happens when you leave me.
It just makes more sense for it to be Marnie and Moonshine. Okay.
No, it's Moonshine and Marnie.
It's alphabetical. It's alphabetical.
They both start with M.
Yeah, but M-O or M-A? Which one should come first?
Moonshine and Marnie is the better way to do
Marnie and
this.
Moonshine. It just runs off the tongue better.
Moonshine. Could we
Yes.
maybe just
Right. I'm so sorry. I don't know how this. Maybe I was subconsciously thinking about you, and you see all the rope. You see all the clockwork machines start to disengage.
I'm going to attack soon.
I know.
Listen, and if you want to avoid further damage to your property, you might as well pack up and go. I'm really
Alright.
sorry,
It's fine.
but if I find this cat, I'll channel you some money to help with
God.
the damages.
Well, no, I'm looking. Don't look for the cat now. You weren't even thinking about this cat. You don't even know the cat's name.
Well, now that I know you want the cat, then I want the cat.
You know when you always do this.
Ufu bursts out of this metal net, just like pops out like a jack in the box. Like it's like
And as the robots start to hover and fly away.
I feel like that's like the perfect time for Kafir to like swing and miss.
I will actually let you roll an attack to see if you at least get a piece on the way out.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
I just keep going until you cannot stop them. They cannot be reasoned with.
They know what they want. It's murder.
Yeah. Who doesn't want a little bit of murder in your life? Reckless, of course. 14.
A 14 will miss, actually. So you're just, as he gets away, and you just hear from the speaker, "You better not look for that cat. You weren't even thinking about it. You're always ripping off my ideas. I can't stand you. This is freaking ridiculous."
I hate you too.
Who's the next nearest person that I can feel?
Oh, no, it collected all of them. And
No. Who's the next nearest person?
Gafir is
person?
Yeah, Gafir's in
It's
full
me.
rage. We gotta
Yeah, Phaedra would be the next person.
I just start turning, like I feel vibrations in the ground. I turn towards the vibrations. And I start moving towards the vibrations.
Phaedra, quick, a cookie!
Really quickly, roll me a wisdom check.
It's my best stat.
Oh, dang.
That's a 13.
Okay.
And even at disadvantage, then it's a 2.
You broke 10, which is all I needed. You start to make your way, and it's the strangest thing. You have full cognizance of everything that's within 10 feet of you.
And I imagine that I see Phaedra. I'm right up, I'm like within 10 feet of now I'm going to murder the thing, whatever there. And then I my vision probably sort of moves into it just kind of gets into a space, and I noticed Phaedra, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. You want a cookie?
No, I do not deserve a cookie.
Oh, of course you do. You did wonderful out there.
I'm coming to see you guys. As that slowly.
I'm trying to use a
gaseous
piece
form
of
and
fabric to
exploding.
keep Zat together, and I'm trying to push him forward with this piece of fabric to keep him in gaseous.
It's kind of like, I like to imagine it's kind
Mental.
of like a blimp where you're kind of walking with him. Zat's kind of like twirling
When I finally
a little
get
bit.
over there,
Really
I'm like,
enjoying this.
Are you safe, Gafir?
Yes.
You're grunting. I still haven't.
He
Learn-
wouldn't. They wouldn't accept the cookie.
No.
You have to eat a cookie when you're upset, Gafir.
Mm-hmm.
No, cookies are for people who deserve nice
Gafir,
things.
they are not a privilege. They are a right.
It's true, they're cookies.
I do not understand this.
They won't have a cookie. I
Why
will.
don't why don't you deserve a cookie?
I almost gave harm to Phaedra, and they are
Well,
one of my allies, and that is not right.
did you stop yourself?
Yes.
Well, the last time you raged, you didn't. So I would say this time you actually really deserve the cookie.
Yeah, you deserve a gas on the back.
Oh. Also,
And with
was
that-
strange.
Drop it.
And with that, our camera is going to zoom
I will
zoom
take
away.
a quarter piece of the cookie, just like the smallest bit, and I will.
That's character development.
Uh-huh.
Our camera is going to float into the sky, and the credits are going to begin
Nice.
to roll. And I would like to say that, to me, was quite the milestone. So congratulations. Welcome to level 12, everybody.
Yeah!
I get to level up again.
Gosh,
You're getting so good at this, B.
oh my gosh!
Oh my
Crushed
God.
it!
Wow.
But that is our game for today. You still have your way to go. I mean, there is now a really dead dragonborn in the boat.
Man, we were gonna get some money from him. He's.
You can just smush the head back on and hope for the best. You know?
I mean, can't we turn him in dead? Did they say he has to be alive?
Did
No.
he just have to be alive?
Okay,
He
well,
doesn't.
we'll just turn in a dead cat.
Yeah.
Same plan. And this
With-
time we don't have to lie to
with
Gafir.
with scales.
Well, that's the illusion part. We'll do
With the
that.
skin
With
condition.
Yeah.
I love this chaotic party. But that is the episode. I've been your GM, Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as the Noir Enigma. You can find me on TikTok as Noir Enigma. But more importantly, let's put the spotlight where it belongs, and that's going to be the wonderful cast here. So we're going to start with you, Dot.
Oh, nice.
Tell us where we can find you, who you play, what you're doing,
Yeah, friends.
who you are, all that good stuff.
I'm a Dot. I'm here a lot. I don't always rock this swanky wig, but
You should.
I do the best I can. I do the best I can. I'm Dot. I'm a streamer and a tabletop producer here on Twitch. Produce for Kobold, and the rest of the time you can find me all over the place as Little Red Dot, where I roll a lot of dice and I tell a lot of stories. Like 10 hours a day, y'all. 10. It's been a day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's me. Ding. I think it goes to Marcus. I'm gonna put our list in chat. There it is.
Hi, I'm Marcus. You could follow me at Best Kinda Worst on Twitter, and this is a lot of fun. I love being in a gaseous state. I now know that Zat has experienced this new thing, so I choose to believe that level 12 is because of the gaseous state. So thank you, Moonshine, for that.
Character development.
You're welcome.
I'm going to pass this on to whoever's next.
That is me. I am Trooper SJP, and you can find me at Trooper SJP on the Twitches or Academic Foxhole on the Twitters. Today is Sunday. The big deal that I will say is next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Trooper SJP, is going to be the Season 3 opener premiere of City of Light and Shadow, which is a Fate French Resistance campaign, which also features our Little Red Dot as a sniper who loves art, and a guest starring Marcus, who is a smuggling pilot whose plane is particularly nice. It has like some velvet on in the back
Very
bench.
nice. There's been some improvements. There's been a little
some
bit
improvements.
Yeah.
And I love the game. I had a great time. It was only but like a piece of the cookie, not the whole cookie. That would be like way too much. But like a little piece of the cookie was like, but I love you all. That's all I want to say. I love you all so much. And Noir, thank you for GMing such a great game.
Yeah.
Bah.
You gotta take it. You got like, because if you don't, I'll get all upset. Oh no! Take the compliment.
That means that it's me. Hi, I'm Anita or Panita or Critical Misses. You can find me over on the Critical Misses Twitch channel that I run and produce. You can find me there Tuesdays for Second City Saviors, Wednesdays for Vampire the Masquerade, Under the Pale Cold Sun. Thursdays and Fridays you can find me in chat and running the stream behind the scenes for Upon These Crystals, which is a Cypher system, and Be on Twilight Road, which is a Zyhender game.
Nice.
Saturdays you can find me for Morning Ritual. Our guest this week is Gloss and Gadgets. So
Nice.
She's so great. She's so
we're
great.
going to talk with Leonie. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a great time. So check us out there. And yeah, that's pretty much me. Oh, and you can also find me on Noir Enigma's channel for our Roll20 Spotlight show. Now, Kingsguard is now the new name for the Lonely Throne. So you can find me there most times. You can find me, just check me out on Twitter. And you can pretty much find where I am most times. There we go. That's me. We'll pass it along to B.
Yeah, what's up? My name is B. You can find me on Twitters at B_Zelda. Add an extra underscore if you want to follow me on Instagram. I'm a podcaster. I'm a member of the Broadswords and All-Women Non-Binary Actual Play D&D podcast. We are finishing up our final season and things are getting hectic. I am also one of the co-producers on the Roll20 Indie Showcase, and this Tuesday, my wonderful co-producer Jess is going to be playing The Excellence, or maybe a tarot game. Honestly, whatever they play is amazing, so you should just check it out. Other than that, I believe right after this stream, I'm going to be on Q Times, where we are doing a charity stream, and we're gonna punch a bunch of Nazis. We're just gonna punch all of them.
Then
hell
I feel
yeah.
like we're
Every
gonna
single
raid
one
after
of
this
them.
because they're live. So
Yeah, they're doing their Court of Corvids right now, and then there'll be a 30-minute intermission to let the producer have a break.
Yep.
And then I'll be online.
nice.
Yeah, so y'all should definitely check that out. We have a guest too. I'm really bad with humans that I've never actually spoken to, but he's the voice actor for Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
He does other things, but that's the only way I could connect to him. Like I've played a little bit of Overwatch, so like that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so like that might be neat. I'm excited to hopefully definitely get along with a stranger I haven't met.
Cool.
Just don't stab them like in a rage. It's just
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Not a
awkward.
good look.
Really good
unless you
advice.
stop yourself and then you're offered a cookie.
Okay. There we go.
Cookie.
That's the
Unless you
advice I
stop yourself
needed.
and then you get a cookie. All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. We'll be back here, same Kobold time, same Kobold channel, next Sunday for the continuation of Into the Southlands. And if you'd like to check us out before then, you can check us out here every Wednesday. I had to think 3 times at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday afternoons as we chat all things Kobold. Last week I broke open Empire of the Ghouls. This week I don't know what we're doing. It's a gamble. Show up. Who knows? Thought may wear a new wig. We'll see you all next week. Thank you so much for being here, and don't do anything we wouldn't do. Bye, everybody.